first one we're going to talk about is the Jake. You can see this is a Jake. This is a young bird. My daughter's first bird. She took. You can see the beard. Probably about 4.5, 5 inch beard. So it's going to have a smaller beard versus a gobbler with the longer beard. Back here, the spurs. You can tell these spurs on this bird is almost non-existent. They almost feel like a little nub on the back, and we'll show a better shot on the tom down there. And another thing is the tail feathers. You can see on this bird, the middle feathers are taller. On the side, they're shorter. So there's 3 distinct differences right there in between a Jake and a tom. All right, so there we talked a little bit about our Jake. Here we have let's go ahead to the tom. To the tom, you got a full beard, probably about 9.5 inch beard, still probably a younger bird. And then you can see the spurs on it, about 3/4 inch spurs right here. So those spurs are a little bit longer. You can tell the distinction features on that. And then the tail feathers. If you come up here and look on these tail feathers, it's a full fan right here. All the tail feathers are the same size. So that's the difference between a Jake and a tom. Here's a cool little kit we got from the Department of Natural Resources. But you can look on here and see those spurs. You got an inch and 1/4 spur, and it's a big difference versus this Jake, where it's almost just like I said again. It's just a nub. So it's a big difference. Distinguishing the difference between a tom and a hen. And like I said, we were fortunate enough to hunt in North Carolina, where bearded hens are legal birds. If you read their hunting regulations, it says a tom or bearded bird. So it's considered a bearded bird. Notice the difference in the head color. And again, we'll hold up this little kit we got from Department of Natural Resources. If you look at this head, it's either going to be a distinguishing white or red versus this head right here was predominantly blue. All right, so you can see there the snoot on it coming down right here. Snoot is almost non-existent on the female, but these the males have this long snoot right here. And these right here, you can look at a bird out in the field and tell if that snoot is down and it's hanging and it's dangling, that bird's at ease, that bird's calm. If it shows up and it's real small and it pops up on top of his head like a little unicorn, he's getting ready to go, and he knows something's not right. So again, this hen, they're not going to have any spurs. Their color, if you look at these male birds, this Jake and this tom, their color is a whole lot dominant. They're real flashy, especially when that sun hits them just right. It's going to shine. Real pretty colors. Female, not so much. She's just a duller brown, and that helps her camouflaging when she's setting. Another cool thing, we got all this from the Department of Natural Resources, South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. The hen eggs looks almost like your chicken egg, a little bit bigger, a grayish color almost with specks on it. So that's just a model we got there. A real crazy fact, and this goes a lot of ways with scouting. When you're out scouting, you can find the feathers, you find droppings. A lot of people don't know, but the droppings can tell you about that bird. Again, it's not real droppings. These are plastic we got from the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. If you find a dropping J shaped like that, that's a tom. Okay, versus this right here is curled up. That's a hen. So the hens are going to leave these droppings like this. The males, Jakes and Toms, are going to have this J right there. So a lot of distinguishing differences. Easy to distinguish in the field. A thing that give people some trouble are these right here. These bearded hens. A lot of people mistake them for a young Jake. And I know in South Carolina you cannot take one. I think Georgia you can. North Carolina I know you can. But it get you in trouble. So pay attention to that head, pay attention to that color. And a lot of times there's beards. You can see this almost like this pencil beard. It's almost like a pencil, 4-inch long beard, pencil. And then, you know, versus a Jake, it's gonna have that bigger beard, that red head, real big head. It looks like almost like a baseball or a light bulb coming through the woods, and you see it. So just a few things, you know, pick up in the field, and just, you know, things I've learned over the thing. This bird actually, she came out in a half strut, you know, almost similar to this tom right here, come out in a half strut. So to me, it looked like a young bird. You got to look in, pay attention, and realize it was a bearded hen. A lot of people say this is a genetic mutation. You know, a lot of people are strictly against killing hens. I feel if it's a legal game and you're taking it legally, I have nothing. I have no problem with it. And that's, you know, been around the hunting industry and learning. A lot of people think their way's the right way. I feel like if it's a legal game, you go ahead and do it. You know, you have fishermen that say, well, trot lines and jugs are, you know, it's unethical or whatever, and you got to catch them on a rod and reel. Then you got the people that's out noodling with their hands, catching with their hands, saying, hey, man, rod and reel, that's cheating. You got to get into the water. If it's legal and you're not breaking any game laws, by all means. If you feel like you can take a bearded hen and it's legal and it's a legal state, by all means take it. You know, we ate this bird. We could tell no difference in the meat. Again, as a young bird right here, Jake, people, why do they kill Jakes? My daughter's first bird, great trophy. She's proud of it. I'm proud of it. So, you know, just a beautiful bird, and we love it. So, hey, we appreciate y'all joining us. Hey, remember to subscribe. Feel free to share our videos. Go take a look at www.southernbredclothing.com and check out our clothing line, some of our apparel, some of our hats. Got a lot of new stuff coming out for the 4th. We appreciate y'all. Keep it simple and have a great day.